welcome to yet another EPLP. This time around I'll be playing through Ninja Gaiden. No, not that one. Or that one. That one either. No, totally not that one. This is actually the Game Gear game that was released in 1991. Extremely short game, very simple. But, well, we've pretty much played every other Ninja Gaiden game. We might as well keep the trend going. Plus, it's a very short, very simple LP to kind of give me a bit of a cooldown from the last project, and it'll allow me to get some ideas on where I'm going to go from here. As you can see, the graphics pretty low end, but well, it's the Game Gear. We're talking about something that had a screen roughly the size of a Polaroid. You're not really going to see anything especially great on something that small, because you're really just not going to see the detail on something that small. Yes, your YouTube video is about the right size for the screen on that thing. And we are talking about very old technology. The controls, pretty simple, basic ideas. The system had 2 buttons, which coincidentally is the same number for the Master System and for the NES. So obviously the controls carry over exactly. 1 button for jumping, 1 button for attacking. However, there's a slight difference. Down plus attack is special as opposed to every other game in the series, including the one on the Genesis, which had up and attack as a special. Or rather, it was the Master System, not the Genesis. I always get those two confused. Mostly because I don't really care. Fuck Sega and their tendency to release a shitload of consoles, often under different names, just to fuck with people. Fuck them all. The enemies, all very simple, one-hit kill ninjas. No problem at all, and you're given a shitload of healing items. This is, without question, the easiest fucking Ninja Gaiden game ever. Here we have the boss. How do you fight this guy? I mean, look at this. I'm slashing him, I'm throwing items at him, absolutely nothing. How are you supposed to kill this guy? It's simple, actually. You just sit here and mash the attack button. That's literally all there is to this boss fight. If you do anything besides this, you're probably going to die. You actually just have to sit here and mash the attack button. You can do a bunch of fancy stuff. You can do other things that are a lot more damaging. You can get very technical and fancy and all that bullshit. But for all intents and purposes, this is the safest, easiest, and to some extent the quickest way to take him down. Really, I'm not kidding. That's really what you're supposed to do. Just stand here and keep doing this. He only gets vulnerable to hits when he lifts his bat above his head. And he only does that when you're standing right next to him. So the easiest way to do that is to just stand here and keep attacking and let him come towards you and walk right into your sword slash when he does his attack. Because he does have a sizable wind-up period on that whole thing, and that allows you to get a nice little slash in and damage him. And since he's invulnerable, unless he's doing that, well, you're pretty much limited to options. Don't you miss when games were like this? I mean, this was the fucking golden age of gaming. Look at this stuff, man. This is fucking wonderful. Can't you just see the sheer brilliance of this whole thing, man? This is amazing. Don't you feel bad that these days are gone and we have these fancy 3D, high-tech, fancy bullshit games with all these awesome gimmicks? Yeah, you can fucking taste my sarcasm. Why did you try to take my sword? Ryu, you'll find your answer in Robe Harbor. Nice Pazuzu face, by the way. Kobe Harbor. I'm pretty sure he said Robe Harbor, but, well, apparently the people fucked up the writing. Act 2 is up next. Fuck you all and good night.